Right guys, so good morning, my name's Chris and I'm a full-time eBay reseller. Now, I'm recording an intro to this video in the afternoon because the footage actually corrupted. Not sure how, and it's the only bit of the footage I lost. But the video you're going to watch is basically me. I'm going to go around a few charity shops, look for some stock to ship on eBay with my daughter. And we're also going to go off to a guy called Rocky. There's a couple of videos on here. I don't record at his house out of respect for him. But what he does is he gets us a load of vacuums, jet washes, all those sort of things from the place he works at, which is basically like sort of skips, house clearance, etc, etc. I buy it all sold as seen off him. We work out a price when I'm there, and then yeah, I just sell it on eBay. So if you stay tuned to the end, I'm doing things slightly differently. So what you're gonna see, guys, is I'll show you once we leave, here's what we got in the boot, show you a bit around the charity shops, then I'll lay it all out in my house. Gonna go around and show you it all, then I'm gonna chip back in at the end. And all I'm going to do is just quickly go over the numbers, so how much we got, how much we spent, what we should make, etc, etc. And over the top of me mumbling along, I'll have all the screenshots. That way you guys get to see everything, you know everything that happens, and you know what we should make. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you at the end, guys. Right, so here's a brief look at what we got. Got full sets for golf clubs, a load of vacs, uprights there, some blades, jet washes, you got a melee here in a bag, all that sort of stuff. From this way, right around? Yeah, I've only got my one minion. So no trolley, no nothing. Got my gloves out for winter. And then we've got some flexes and blades in there. The only downside is it's a Sunday, so I don't know what charity shops are going to be open. So we're going to try Brierley Hill, and then we'll try Kings Winford if this is no good. Because I have actually got plenty of space from only having one child, no trolley, and no passenger. Which is good. So far we're at £300 on expenditure, so that's my week's allowance gone. Good job I save a bit. Let's see what these shops have. Well, Forces Support is closed. Salvation's closed, but Bernardo's is open. Bernardo's is the one I do the best out of, so I'm actually happy with that. So we're definitely going to go Kings Winford on the way back. Let's see what we can find in here. Electrics are small. Might take that printer Kodak. See the price in a second. What you found? £3 Salon Series LED lamp. Try it. Which is that printer? Get that. We also got a pair of wellies, but I'll show you that at the end. Right, Kings Winford now. She broke out the Percy bear. Ray around. Show you bear. Show you bear. Go on. Yeah, Ray around's little Percy bear. I'm going to go in Compton Care first. See what we can find. Hopefully something good. Sometimes King Winford's good, sometimes it's poor, but loads of space, so let's see what we find. Just keep watching her walk with that purse, you better. Gotta do it, £3. Coming up to Christmas. Gotta do it. Where you see this? Oh, the price is a bit high. Everyone's got a Poppy book, and we've got a Polly Pocket. Then we're going to take a quick look. Where's it gone? That one. So we got out of there, Polly Pocket, WrestleMania ring, lightsaber, Matchbox set, Pokemon Battle Academy, and Robot Wars game. Those two were 50% off, and I was going to pay the original asking price. And Rayran got Poppy book, Poppy puzzle. Puzzle's complete. So she did alright, and that came completely out of her allowance because I don't want to buy her any more Paw Patrol because she's got friggin' loads. But we'll keep going. Right, so last charity shop. Rayran, come stand by Daddy. So last charity shop got two things. £5, should be worth it for a Vel kit. And then that looks cool. 8+, Parker. They're the ones that make Dungeons and Dragons. This is a charity shop that I've bought Dungeons and Dragons from. Pirates Cabin. No idea what that's worth, but we'll find out soon. Rayran, show what you got. Oh, somebody's upset. This is where it pays to know your kids. You want that? Yeah. Show what you got for £1. You got a Poppy card, didn't you? Yeah? Is that going to go in your collection? Yeah? Come on then, let's go get... We made it back home. And little Romeo. Hello, Romeo. And there's Mummy. Spent the day cleaning. I'm sure she's really grateful for what I've done to the living room. I redecorated it a bit. But anyway, guys, show you everything we got, and then I'm gonna draft all of this onto eBay today and get it processed, which means I'll know what it's all worth. So I'll do a breakdown, let you know how many listings we got, how much we spent both with Rocky and at the charity shops, totals, how much we look to make, and how much each individual listing cost, which is how I work it out. But more on that in a bit. I'll quickly go through everything. So first of all, we got a Vax 1 Power. That is a sort of cordless vacuum cleaner that also wets the floor and whatnot. They're really cool. I didn't know Vax actually did them. And we got upright, 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 all from Vax. I believe, yeah, all from Vax. We got Total Home, Airlift Steerable. These are all corded. They're nothing really to write home about. I'd reckon maybe £50 a piece. I actually have not checked any sold listings or anything. Vax Platinum Power Wash. Again, don't really like these anymore. They're pain to pack, pain to deal with, but we'll look at it. We also should point out here, I don't know if anything works. It's all sold as seen, so we've got to get it all tested as well. Karcher WD Free Premium. I really hope that works because they tend to sell really quick and easily, the wet and dry Karchers. Going on to the Sharks. Again, guys, you'll see screenshots because we break this. That's 4 listings, but I do need to, again, test it all, make sure every piece works. 3 flexes. I'm pretty sure the bottom of that one's no good, but again, 1 tube motor, 1 tube battery motor, 1 tube battery. So you got like 4 listings out of 2, 3 out of 1. Even if that one's no good, there'll be 2. Handle's already gone on that one because we know it's no good. Romeo's using it as a standing aid, but there's another one. Then here we got 2 sets of golf clubs that come from Rocky. In these, quickly give you an unzip. That one's got a lot of drivers, which I'm missing drivers, but they're all left-handed. That one's right-handed and has like 1 kid's driver. It's really weird. Speaking of kids, we got that in the charity shop. Don't know if you guys have seen it. We then also, that for the record was £5. This Karcher SC1 0.20 is a steam cleaner. We got a Melee. The only thing with this is the spring in this bit's gone. Pain in the ass to open, but it does work. Karcher Jet Wash. RAC Jet Wash. McAllister Free Jet Wash. Work Zone, that is Aldi, but it'd be fine. Karcher K4, we love them. Nilfist, actually, I've only had one of those that sold quite quickly. Cheap but quick. And we got Quillcast, they're alright. We got 4 blades. I can already tell you, one of the feet on one's no good, and one of those is held together with tape as well. Got a rook of accessories. We got 2 chargers, 2 batteries. The other 2 are built in. That's part of the essentials range. You always find something like that for me. There we got 3 more upright Sharks here. So all that so far, we're £300. But like I say, we're going to process, we're going to test, and I'll tell you what we get, or what we're hoping to make. Then from the charity shops, what we got was a Robot Wars the game. Matchbox 60th anniversary, that's what something came in. Got a Battle Academy game. I did look in that, it seems like it's complete, but I do need to double check it. Got a lightsaber, we do alright with them. WrestleMania wrestling ring. Graceland, good brand to watch out for. Wellies, mid-calf, they're alright. Honestly, I haven't checked this, but I think that's going to do amazing. £5 for a Revell kit on a rarer aircraft, I think it's pretty good. Polly Pocket, and then the Miley Pro Salon Series LED lamp. But anyway, guys, I'm going to start processing. I'm going to let future me take over here. So it's actually the day after, and I'm editing the footage. So we processed everything yesterday. So for everything, I'm going to get 63 listings out of everything from the charity shops and from Rocky. So we spent £300 with Rocky, and we spent £38.75 in the charity shops. That means that we spent a total yesterday of £338.78, which means my spend per listing is £5.38. So when you see some of the screenshots that are already over the top of me, guys, just bear in mind, each of these listings, if you do it how I do it, cost me £5.38. It doesn't necessarily work for tax purposes and things like that. That's just kind of how I look at it when I go to places like Rocky, when I buy a shed load of stuff, essentially, because it is a shed full that he pulls it out of. I look at it like, right, what's my total spend? £300. when I'm done with all the things and I break it down, how good or, you know, how much did each individual listing cost me? 538 is actually pretty high. The problem that I had this time with Rocky is there was a lot of jet washes, a lot of uprights that essentially don't give me the numbers, they just give me one item, which means that when I've said, like with, I don't know, uprights, I'll give you 30 quid for them, there's 6 of them, that's £5 per listing, whereas with the sharks, as an example, if I say I'll give you £10 per, that's actually £2.50 per listing, so I get 4 pieces, provided they all work. Just because you don't see a screenshot doesn't mean that it's broke. There is quite a few broken pieces. One of the uprights for a start, but again, we took the tank and we took the handle out of that, but the rest of it, that's scrap. The floor washer, there was some good surprising stuff. So like the Karcher, there's none of them that we can find on eBay, sold or for sale, brand new, on eBay, $198.99. I think we saw one at, so we've listed that at like £90. But what we should make on everything that I bought yesterday for £338.78 investment is roughly £2,060. I do say roughly, guys, because a lot of the time I've written down like £60 for something that's $59.99 or £20 for something that's $19.99. They've added those numbers together. So I always charge the downward side. So if it's £20, I do $19.99. eBay will charge me on that around £164.80. I just work eBay out off 12.5%. It's not always, some categories are more, some categories are less with your eBay fees, so I'm just sort of ballparking it there. I'll let you guys work out tax off profit at the end, but after eBay we're left with £1,895.20. Obviously I've got to pay for all my postage, and this is where things get sort of better but worse. So the more listings I have, the more sales I do, the more my postage charges go up. To send one shark by itself is roughly £12 for a whole shark upright vacuum cleaner, and that's if you don't break it down. If you break it down, it's about £6, whereas if you do the pieces individually, the one tube as an example is about £4.95. The rest are about £3.50, so you do pay more shipping breaking down the parts, and you pay it more often, and you use more packing material. So there's pros and cons to breaking down, to having parts versus a whole unit, but that's roughly where we're at. And then I'm gonna take back over, guys. If you did like the video, guys, do me a favor, drop a like. If you can subscribe, you'll see more, but hopefully I'll see you on the next one.